The Cash Money back in the house, yo. Okay, sorry, that is not me. Welcome to Dom, y'all. Love the new introduction? No, I don't. I hate it. So, I introduced the show that way today because I was watching Price is Right today, and it was the kids edition, and the dad comes in with his two daughters. It's all cool, but one of the daughters' names is Cash. Who names their daughter Cash? A son, okay. A daughter? Not even a son. Who names their child Cash? On top of that, a daughter. That baffled me, and I think she needs help, and I think he needs help as well. But this was on national television, so I feel so bad for this girl because now everyone knows about her. So I feel so bad. Anyway, this is off topic. Welcome back to Dom, y'all. Today we're here to talk about the one topic every kid hates, except for maybe some geniuses and some brainiacs who, if you love it, I apologize, or if you love learning. I hate school, and I have always despised school for many reasons. But one being, don't get me wrong, I love to learn new things on a daily basis, but I despise school because of the types of teachers that taught in my school. There's always the kinds of teachers that are like, okay, there's the robotic one where like, let me talk like this all day long. Maybe my kids would get bored and they'll quit my class, and maybe since they're not learning anything, I'll get fired and I won't have anything to do, so I can go home and sit on my couch all day long and do nothing but watch boring old guy shows. Seriously? Who is gonna learn? Who? You are the most boringest, most dullest, most obnoxious teacher out there. Well, that's second all compared to the teachers who love to ramble on about their lives. I'm sorry, lady. I'm sorry, guys. I don't care. You're like 30 something years old, and you coming in here like, oh my gosh, so my boyfriend. Like, no. No. See, I'm in chemistry to learn chemistry. I'm not here to learn about how your boyfriend dumped you, or like how you left your shoes at his house and like you can't go get it now. That's not my problem. I'm not here to go get your shoes from your boyfriend's house. I don't care. You want to teach me something? Or if it relates to your life, you've dealt with something like, let's say, if you're taking a sociology class or like a cultural diversity course, that makes more sense because you could talk about living in New York. There's a lot to talk about, different cultures, different races, how you meet other people. So I wouldn't mind personalized stories, but there's some teachers that just ramble on about their boyfriends and their lives and how they're still living with their parents, which, by the way, is really sad. You are in your 30s, you are in your 40s, and you're still living with your parents because you do not have a significant job and you want to come to your students and cry about it. That is not something to do. I'm sorry. Once again, I know I'm repeating myself. I do not care. I love you as a professor. Give me my A and we'll be on our way. Simple poem just for you. Then there's the other kind of professor who likes to favorite people. It's always, oh, that kid answers a lot of questions. So, I'm going to keep my eye on you. You right there, you. I'm going to always like you because you answer all the questions. Like, that doesn't mean the other kids aren't smart. It's not like they're probably too shy, or they just probably missed that chapter, or they're a little behind. That doesn't mean that they don't know the work. That doesn't mean they're not getting hundreds in the tests. Like, please, what is that? Like, you can't just favorite one student. And what pisses me off is when they favorite a student, even if they do a little bad in something, then it's just like, oh, let's give them a little extra credit because, I like them. Ugh, one of the many reasons why I don't like school. Teachers are not what they used to be. You are a teacher. You come in, you teach us a subject. We learn something, you give us a test, we're on our way. Simple as that. Then, another reason why I hate school is because a lot of teachers, they feel like they're not teaching you properly, or they're getting complaints from the department that like their tests are too easy. So then all of a sudden, in like a 50-minute class, they give you a like 70-question test, and they expect you to finish it and then get a good grade on it. No. First of all, no. It's not like the subject is easy. If it was easy, we would be going somewhere. The subject is not easy. You try to test us on something hard, which is incredibly difficult, and then give us 70 questions on that in a 50-minute time period. That is not fun. And then you put so much pressure on us saying that, oh my god, if we don't graduate, or if we don't get good grades, we're not going to get into high school, or we're not going to get into college, or we're not going to get into medical school, or law school, or graduate school, and then we're not going to get a good job, and then, oh my god, we're going to fail the rest of our lives. Yeah. Well, that's not helping because a lot of people don't do good under pressure. So, school is not fun for a lot of people, and this is only two reasons. Like, another reason is that their food sucks. What high school's cafeteria's food does not suck? Even if it's somewhat mediocrely okay, it still sucks at the end of the day. Like, I personally went to a high school in which the pizza tasted like cardboard, and there was no good chips or anything because apparently people in America are obese. And because of that, the thousands of teenagers that went to my school who look like sticks are getting diet food or seaweed chips because we're getting too fat. So they're not going to give us Doritos or honey buns or like any or iced tea because those are the stuff we love. That doesn't make any sense to me, and that is another reason why I hate school. It's not fun. Once you're in college, the stuff kind of gets like more lenient and easier, like you get more freedom, but at the end of the day, you have like so much more pressure on you. So much more pressure on you to study because as soon as you graduate college, you're doing a job. It's not helpful. And schools need to calm down. But I'm here to give you 3 solutions to do the best in any high school or any college and to be on your way to number 1. Number 1, never forget your teachers' names. Always know your teachers by heart. And always talk to them every day so that they know you. It's like, oh my god, that kid, he knows everything. And he talks to me and he's so sweet. And he, like, you know, have that connection with your teacher. Make sure they remember you. Even if they aren't a favoritist and they won't give you extra credit, at least they'll know you and they'll give you a good recommendation when you need it. So it always helps to do that. Number 2, always stay awake in class. I know this is really hard to do. Always stay awake in class because especially with those robotic teachers or like people that just like stare at the blackboard all day and don't like look at you and don't bother taking your questions, make sure you stay awake because even if you're just looking at the board, something is still getting in, or at least listen to what they're saying. Another great tip is if you're in college, record. Like, I know you need the teacher's permission, you could take it and all, and after you do that, make sure you record. And it will send you a long way. Like, it will really get you far. And there's these really cool pens now, and there's a camera in the pen. So, you know, it's a really sneaky and clever way of recording, just in case that they don't let you. So, shh, it's just between us. Let's not any teachers find out now. But you could use that, and it really gets you far because you get to record entire hours of lecture and you get to review it and you will actually know it in case you fall asleep in the class or you don't do good in the class. And as for the tests, what I've realized is that you should just memorize the stuff. When you know it straight off the back, you will get really far. Like, just know the stuff straight off your heart. So even if there's like 70 questions, you will zoom through it in like 10 minutes because you know the stuff. Just make sure you have a firm grasp on it. Anyways, that's all we have today. I hope these solutions help you guys a lot in school and in passing your exams because, you know what, frankly, it helps. You will get far, and the stress will go down if you follow these simple steps. So, I hope you guys take my advice and pass your classes. Anyway, if you like what you're hearing, hit subscribe below, and I'll catch you right here, right back here, next week, same time, same place. Follow me on Twitter, and I'm definitely going to be posting stuff about it. And there's going to be some games coming up, so make sure y'all follow.